It's just too many rock slides, mudslides, earthquakes, fires, a lot of fires up here because they do get so many fires on this hillside. What they started doing was putting water sprinkler systems all over the hillside. So when a fire occurs, they turn on the sprinkler system and saturate the hillside. The fire has nothing to burn. So you think it's the perfect idea, right? Wrong. When they saturate the hillside, the houses slide down the hill. When we get to the bottom of Laurel Canyon, I'm going to show you where one of them slid down and the gentleman built another house in the same spot. If it slid the first time, it's going to slide again, right? And I know this metal box over my head is kind of blocking a lot of your view, but if you're able to, maybe off the side of the bus, look at the houses straight up the hill in front of us. You see how they built on stilts up there? Could you imagine living in something like that? It's a matter of time. When we start going up the hillside across the ways in front of us, I'm going to stop in the middle of the road, and I'm pretty sure you want a picture of what I'm going to show you. So in other words, get your cameras ready. All right, if you look over to the left-hand hillside, you see the Hollywood sign over there?
Yeah. Oh, there.
I'm going to get a quick photo from this location. Be my guest, of course, I can't let you get out. I don't know if any of you remember a few months ago some knucklehead went up there and put Hollywood.
Yeah.
He got caught though because his camera's over there. They don't want nobody close to those letters anymore. Too many bad things happen over there. Even another knucklehead burned down one of the letters one time, and each of those letters are 40 feet high. So it cost the Chandler family a lot of money to put another letter up on that hillside. All right, well, you gotta go. All right, have any of you seen a $16.3 million home before? I watched a real estate program a few months back, and this gentleman paid $16.3 million for his house. He's a nobody, but he got a nice bank account.
I'm on the side of all.
And this house straight up the hill to your right is Jack Nicklaus's house. When I tried to show it from the freeway back there, straight up the hill to your right.
There's Jack Nicholson's house right there.
You got this little bitty lookout point right here.
We saw him standing up.
If you look down here to your left, this white house right down there with the pool off the back of it, that's $16.3 million for that house right there. It's all about the view between the canyon. That's what it's all about. And this next street coming up on our left is called Outpost. If you go down to the cross street of Outpost and Hillside, on the right corner is where Bob Barker lives. Remember the old guy for The Price is Right? And the left-hand side of the street across street from Bob Barker's house is where Lawrence Fishburne lived. He was in The Matrix. He played Ike Turner in the Tina Turner movie. He was in Boys in the Hood. He was scrimmaging his father in Boys in the Hood. He's been on a lot of movies. But his weight restrictions on that street, they do patrol for buses. I know one driver that got caught twice. Only way I will go down that street if it's an emergency on this hillside. That's the only way I would do it. Right, as you're looking in front of us, between the trees, you see that brown house straight across? Yeah. You're at over Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones. Oh, wow. He lives right there.
Oh, I need to go there.
Very nice on this property. Car's coming. This next house I'm going to show you, this gentleman is from England. He's one of the top 10 actors that are out there, and he got a beautiful house. All right, in the front to your left on the very top up there, that white house with the brown wood trim on it up there. You heard of Jason Statham?
No.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
This gentleman right here?
Oh, yes.
Transporter?
Yeah.
It is right up there.
Yeah.
Who is it? I don't know who
About 10 months ago, I was right here showing the house, and it was their lucky day, folks, because he had just walked out to the railing to look over the city. So I'm down here like a crazy man, hunking my horn, and he finally looked down and waved and see if I do that again. In this next house I'm going to show you, I got to stop in the middle of the road for this next house, but I'm pretty sure some of you young ladies heard of a girl called Katy Perry. I'm going to show you where she lives. About 6 months ago when I came up here, I stopped at the stop sign in front of her house. And just as I stopped at the stop sign, the gate opened up and a big black SUV came out. We couldn't see who was in it because the windows aren't tinted. But I hesitated right there, and because of my hesitation, could you believe she actually got out of the SUV and waved to everybody on the bus? It's all about right time, right place. That's what it's all about. And she actually has 2 houses on her property. The house that you're going to be able to see is the house that she lives in. The other house that you're not going to be able to see because of the trees and everything, she only used that house for parties only. Must be nice, huh? Alright, if you look down here to your left is beige house right down here with the reddish brown tile roof on top, chimney stacks on top. That's Katy Perry's house right there.
We could stand up to see the. Oh, yeah.
So if she ever invites you up here to her house for a party, when you come up this way, we get to the stop sign, make a left and go right inside the gate, even though you know that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, we have Runyon Canyon out here in front of us. This is a very famous walking trail. A lot of people come walk this trail. A lot of stars come out here too. A few months ago, that boy Justin Bieber was out here. They sent that boy back to Canada. Send Trump with him, right? This next house we're going to show you is going to be a little story behind this next house. Let me get this vehicle by me real quick.
Just took that garbage can out.
If you look across the canyon to your left of the homes on the hillside way over there, the one beige house over there with the brown roof on it, the brown roof is facing on this side, that's where George Lucas lived. George Lucas owns about 5 different houses. When he wanted this house built, he hired Harrison Ford to build a house one because Harrison Ford was a young guy. He was a carpenter. He built houses for people. He was just about finished with the house. He had a couple of small things to do, but George Lucas moved inside already and he was reading the script on the movie that he was going to direct and produce, and the script was for American Graffiti. So he needed help reading the script, so he asked Harrison Ford to stop what he was doing and help him out for a few moments. He loved the way Harrison Ford read the script, and that was the last house Harrison Ford ever built because he got started in the film industry from that point on. That's how Harrison Ford's career started. This next house I'm going to show you, if any of you remember the movie Lethal Weapon 2 with Mel Gibson and Danny Glover, they were fighting against the guys from South Africa. And you remember Mel Gibson tied a rope to the back of the house, to the back of his truck, and tried to pull the house down the hill? I'm going to show you the house they used in that movie. This house gets a lot of filming. I had a gentleman a couple of months ago, he said, "Driver, that can't be the house." I said, "Why not?" He said, "Remember the movie you pulled it down the hill?" I said, "It was only the movie. Is the elevator working in there or what?" This house right here on your left is the house they used in Lethal Weapon 2.
Oh, yeah.
When Mel Gibson tried to pull it down the hill. Like I said, they do a lot of filming here. In this next house I'm going to show you, I'm just going to stop and go because I'm going to be on the blind curb and I don't want nobody to come around the back of the bus and hit the bus. Come around the curb and hit the back of the bus. But let me tell you who the person is right now. You all heard of Quentin Tarantino, right?
Yeah.
I'll show you where he lives. He said, I'm just going to stop and go. If you look to the top of the hill to your left, that beige house sitting over there with the 2 chimney stacks on top, that's Quentin Tarantino's house right there.
Yes, yes.
In this White House directly in front of us, this gentleman is from England as well. I guess he was a very famous soccer player years ago. I don't watch soccer, it's not a man's game. But he's in the acting now. But you heard of Vinnie Jones?
No.
Or you ever watched the X-Men movie? He's the big guy in the X-Men movie. They call him Juggernaut.
Oh, yeah.
He lives in this White House directly in front of us, 7475 Mulholland Drive. He used to keep a British flag hanging on the front of his house, but the neighbors made him take it down. And it was up there for a long time, too.